Hi guys, this is Darren from Magico Constructions. Just thought I'd quickly share with you guys some quick tips and strategies to start implementing on your construction job site in midst of this COVID-19 that we're experiencing. These are some of the tips and advice that we have started implementing on our job site, and I just thought I'd share them with you. Starting with tip number 1, try to stick with the 1.5 meter social distancing rule. So as suggested by the New South Wales government, try to maintain a 1.5 meter social distancing between all staff working personnel. Another good rule of thumb to try and keep to is 1 staff per 4 meters square when working on the job site. Number 2, wanted to share with you guys is to enforce the government's self-isolation policy. What I mean by this is anyone that's exhibiting any type of cold, flu, or cough-like symptoms should be staying away from the job site and staying at home for a bare minimum of 14 days. And this also applies to anyone that has been traveling overseas, just returning back into the country. Number 3, ensure all adequate hygiene facilities are provided to your staff workers. And what I mean by this is not only cleaning products, but also facilities for your workers on site to be able to clean and disinfect all their tools. One pro tip I wanted to share is a lot of people forget to disinfect their tools once they've finished using them. Make sure you do disinfect any tools that's going to be shared amongst different subbies and different workers on your job site. Tip number 4, make sure your workers on site do have the necessary safety equipment on hand. And what I mean by that is they should have at least the bare minimum essentials in terms of their PPE, having a mask, having gloves, and any type of eye protection whereby necessary. Tip number 5, make sure when you're looking at your construction management program or site program, just to try to make sure that there are no overlaps between different trades on site. Whereby possible, try to maintain it so that there is only one subby working on your job site at any particular day, at any particular time. As you may know, in New South Wales, there have now been an extended amount of time in terms of the working construction site hours. We're now able to work on site not only on the weekends, but also public holidays as a result of what's happening with COVID-19. So take advantage of that. When you look at your construction program, try to reschedule and allow for buffer so that there is not multiple trades on your job site whereby that's possible. Number 6, try to use contactless payment when it comes to deliveries and payment options. So any type of delivery that's going to be happening on site, try to make them happen digitally as opposed to using a physical hard copy whereby you need to sign and hand a piece of printed document between different people. When doing any type of payment, try to use contactless payment such as your credit card or your mobile phone through RFID payment options. Try to avoid cash handling whereby possible. Tip number 7, when looking at your site inductions, make sure that you are keeping track of the workers that are on site at any particular date. Make sure that all staff personnel prior to entering your job site has been trained on the COVID-19 site induction guidelines. Also try to conduct regular toolbox discussions digitally as opposed to having those toolbox discussions on site in person with multiple people on site. Those are some of the quick strategies that I wanted to share with you guys that you can start implementing on your construction job site as we have, and I hope that has been helpful. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.